All right, today's the day. This camper here. I'm gonna start renovating this. Traded it for a tent. We're getting ready to go to Oregon in May, so we got to have something to stay in. It's in pretty rough shape. That's the inside. The roof is caving in. We got water damage here. We're missing every roof vent has been broken out, and we got a lot of water damage. But I think we can salvage it, replace the roof sections, and rebuild the beams around the roof there. That one there needs to be replaced completely, probably all the way around it. And then this one in here, same thing. Probably can't see it very well, but the whole roof is sagging. In this area, it's down approximately 2 inches from where it needs to be. It's been raining and snowing inside of here for however many years, and somebody's been partying in it. But I got a heater and a shop vac. Who knows if those work? We'll find out. 1978 Metro El Rey. Got these bad skylights up here. We need to remove these. I've got a chisel. What I'm doing is just chiseling out the old caulking on each one of these. Sometimes they're stripped in there, so you can just get a pair of pliers. You can either hand spin them out or just pull them straight out, but they're not super easy. They're not generally that easy to do. So the entire skylight was rotted out all the way back, about 10 or 12 inches on each side. So I tore all that rotted wood out, and I'm going to rebuild that section there so we have something solid to mount to. Got a sliver, another one. Got these holes all built up, better framing. Cleaned up the bolts around here on this. Just used the grinder to grind down the old stuff. And then I laid my butyl tape down. And then I'll throw that cover on. And we'll be done. Now we just screw this down. After you get it all screwed down, you put a little elastometric groove patch right around the seam there. Doesn't have to look pretty or anything. All right, it's been a little bit. It's still a mess. I cleaned it up, made a mess, cleaned it up, made a mess. I had some wiring issues. I had to fix a lot of wiring issues up in the ceiling there. Replaced a lot of insulation. Added a light right there. That's on a switch. Back here, goes off and on from the door so that I can kind of see when I walk right in. All the other lights here work now. They were all out. Works. AC, DC light right there as well. Then the bathroom's still pretty jacked up, and then I added all these 12-volt fans. Found out the refrigerator didn't work one bit, so I removed it. I left the door, and then I installed an air conditioner, and I'll try and build a cooler for that, or find a cooler that'll go inside of that. I got a piece of roofing up here, a new ceiling board. We're doing hardboard. And I was just going to extend this all the way through because I have a big hole back here that I had to cut open to get to some wiring for the exterior. And the issue is this wall has a big bow in it. This wall has a big bow in it. And in order to get decent cuts to where I can actually just toss the piece up and in and not have to deal with too much, is I gotta make a tick stick. And if you've never heard of what a tick stick is, it's just a very unique piece of wood with a point on one end. And I went ahead and tacked on some cardboard up here. And that's gonna be my template, or the basis of my template there. And I take this tick stick and I'm just going to lay it up on the wall here, and at certain points where it needs to be. And then I'm going to trace this out. The idea is that when I trace this out, all those locations, then I come back and I place this on the board that I'm going to cut. And I transfer my lines off of this cardboard onto the board I'm cutting. All right, I've got my board out, my template out, my tick stick out. I wrote on here it was 25 inches over from the edge, and 49 1/16. I put a couple of marks there, 12 inches up. And then all I do is lay my tick stick out, get a marker, and I marked a couple of spots right here on this template so it doesn't move. You can hot glue it down if you wanted, or not. You just lay your tick stick down, and right at that point there, that's why you have that point and a unique shape. Just lay your tick stick back down and make sure you get it pretty close to where it goes. You just put a little dot right there, and then you just follow the marks on your stick all the way out. That helps you line up everything exactly how it should go. Okay, you're seeing it first. No test fit, no nothing. Tick stick, cut, and go. Okay. Well, it's a little tight, but I can work with that. All right, this is take 2. Okay, third time's a charm. I got a little bit of glue spread on that, so there. All right, well that side fits in pretty good. Got a little lip right here. I don't know why it's not going in. It went in before. So painful in the hand. Don't use your hand as a hammer. Use a hammer as a hammer. Quick little update here. Got some paint going on the walls. all the doors are pulled off, and we're painting them white. The issue is we've had a lot of water damage over the past, and has 3 coats of paint, and that water damage is just showing up. That's a little trashy part that I didn't repair, but we'll get that fixed up. You can see the stain still coming through the paint. Anywhere the water damage has occurred, it's got like a brown that's coming through the paint. Hopefully we can get that figured out. We've got some different paint here. See if it'll cover. So we found this floor. This is the original flooring. Goes all the way through and all the way up. We kind of liked it, so we just figured we'd leave it. And we're tying in red with everything else because the red and the brown. We already have all the edges of the tables and stuff are trimmed in red, and the vent hood is red. The floor's red, so we're going to do red cushions across here so that we've got a bed and a dinette. I got a new water pump installed, and then discovered this little T-fitting right down there is just spilling water out of all 3 legs. So I've got to repair that. And like this drain line here, it's got a crack in it all the way down the edge of that. Everything's hard piped in there except there. But I don't want to go in and try and rebuild all this piping on that sink. So I'm going to take that and I'm going to use a hot glue gun here. I'm just going to fill that crack there with hot glue, and hopefully that keeps the water from dripping out. If it does, I'll just put a little pan in the bottom there until we can get this all rebuilt. Coming in and do a little update here. We're getting things put together. It's not all the way cleaned up. Still got to clean the sinks and the stove, but the painting's almost all the way done. Got the cushions done. The bed's installed up there. That thing was quite a pain to get in. We had to fold it in half and then jam it in there. It was not easy to get in. We got the curtains going in, and got a couple more left to make. The front window there, and this one here for the dining room. We took this cabinet out of here. There was a little seat right here. We figured it would just work a little bit better